You want your vote to count on Election Day, and in 2020, voter challenging was a big worry on both sides of the aisle. So with the midterms around the corner, we're looking at how those challenges in fact work. Abby Larico joining us right now in studio to verify. So Abby, let's start with kind of an operational definition of what is a vote challenge.
Great question, Larry. So a vote challenge is when someone officially questions another person's right to cast their ballot because that challenger says they don't believe that voter is qualified to vote. And in some places, that's actually easier to do than you might think.
Let's verify how votes are challenged in the DMV. We took a look at laws from D.C., Virginia, and Maryland regulating voter challenges, and the rules depend on where you are. In D.C., any registered voter can challenge someone at the polls. Challenges must be issued in writing and include a signed affidavit, and challengers are subject to perjury if they lie. A voter cannot, though, be challenged on the basis of factors like race, sexual orientation, or political affiliation. Virginia's laws are similar. Any qualified voter can challenge someone else's vote in writing on a form. Unlike in D.C., though, there's no language prohibiting challenges on the basis of demographic factors, and the penalty for falsifying a challenge form is lower in the Commonwealth. In Maryland, a totally different system. Official challengers are stationed at polling places, but any registered voter can act as a non-accredited challenger, too. Challenges are made by simply notifying an election judge. However, the process is strictly limited to cases where a person's identity is in question. If a challenged voter produces a valid form of ID, the challenge stops there, and the non-accredited challenger must leave the polling place. If the voter can't show ID, both parties fill out some paperwork under penalty of perjury. In both D.C. and Maryland, challenged voters may still complete a challenged ballot, which isn't counted until the challenge is resolved. In Virginia, challenged voters can still vote if they sign a form subject to perjury, affirming they are a qualified voter.
And no matter where you are, you do not have to leave the polling place without submitting a ballot. Remember, anywhere, a challenger cannot take away your right to vote. They might, however, make it a little harder. Larry?
Good information as we get ready for Election Day. Thank you. And make sure WUSA 9 is your source for election coverage. You can check out our voter guides for D.C., Maryland, and Virginia right now on our free mobile app. We'll also be streaming extended live coverage there on election night, along with our free streaming service, WUSA 9 Plus.